Beth and Rip, Yellowstone spinoff release avoids a big Stranger Things mistake, but all's not good for Taylor Sheridan. Beth and Rip are saddling up for a November 2025 premiere, beating one Stranger Things curse and keeping Finn Little right on the money as Carter. Stranger Things, the show that started with nosebleeds and Dungeons and Dragons and somehow evolved into a 1980s fever dream where teenagers look like they're eligible for car insurance discounts. The Stranger Things release schedule was a timeline so chaotic it could have been scribbled by a caffeinated squirrel. Season 1, 2016. Season 2, a year later. Then came a 2-year void, followed by Season 3 in 2019. Season 4, not until 2022. And Season 5? It's limping across 2025 in 3 parts, like Netflix is rationing content during a snowstorm. The result? Kids who started off fighting monsters ended up looking like they should be doing their taxes. But behold, Taylor Sheridan seems to have miraculously dodged this cinematic curse with a Beth and Rip Yellowstone spinoff. Premiering in November 2025, the show promises continuity without creaking bones. Finn Little, once a tween, now straddling manhood, will finally play Carter without looking like he's been paying taxes for 5 years. But while the schedule is a miracle, it's also a menace. Sheridan's turbocharged production risks story dilution, and the specter of 1923's undercooked finale still haunts. Beth and Rip spinoff premieres November 2025, avoids Stranger Things aging issue. Let's start with a gold star for punctuality. Unlike the glacial timelines of Stranger Things, Beth and Rip spinoff is arriving only a year after Yellowstone closed its cattle gates. Hot off the Q1 2025 earnings call from Paramount Global, the big fish behind Paramount Plus, via Market Screener. It's now official. Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser's spinoff is saddling up for a November 2025 premiere. Finn Little, the pint-sized rage sponge we met in 2020, is now 18. Just in time. No CGI de-aging, no awkward dialogue explaining why Carter looks like he owns a bar. Just good story continuity. Beth and Rip's move to Dillon, Montana, at the end of Yellowstone Season 5, sets the stage for a seamless transition into their new lives. And with this spin-off essentially acting as a spiritual Yellowstone Season 6, fans won't be whiplashed by missing years or phantom subplots. For once, time didn't do what time always does in Hollywood: sabotage the kids. Taylor Sheridan's Beth and Rip spinoff avoids aging issues, but faces creative risks. Let's not hand Taylor Sheridan the Nobel Prize just yet. Yes, he's cranking out content at the rate of a microwave burrito, but creative excellence doesn't thrive on a stopwatch. The production for Beth and Rip spinoff was pulled off in record time, which is impressive but potentially catastrophic for layered storytelling. Need a cautionary tale? Look no further than the 1923 Season 2. Fans were left with more loose threads than a bargain bin sweater. With Beth and Rip spinoff, the fear is real. Rushed writing, flat arcs, and shallow emotional payoffs. Sheridan's juggling the Madison, 1944, why, Marshalls and more, and even the most prolific showrunner can't squeeze blood from 5 separate stones at once. Look at his calendar. Lamb Season 2 drops in November 2025. Mayor of Kingstown returns in October. Tulsa King barrels in this September. Sheridan's slate is very tighter than Beth Dutton's poker face. This trend, annual releases, network-style schedules, is good for audiences, but may wear thin creatively. Speed is great for fan retention, but terrifying for quality control. There's no denying that the Beth spinoff sidesteps Stranger Things-style aging disasters, gives Riley and Hauser the stage they deserve, and continues Yellowstone's lineage with minimal disruption. But we've seen what happens when you rush a stew. It burns. Sheridan's gamble is teetering on a creative cliff, and if Beth and Rip spinoff doesn't deliver the substance fans expect, the backlash could be as unforgiving as a Montana winter. The show may be coming in hot. Let's just hope it doesn't arrive half-baked.